We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
Dero, this is timing.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
In is Joey Votto now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He brings a big batting average of .367. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Davies has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Davies, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was taken in the 26th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Profar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now, Eugenio Suarez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, man, what a year this guy's having. Hey, Dero, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played that had that knack for coming through in a big spot.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Digging in, Nicholas Castellanos. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Suarez stands at second with 2 gone. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Hot shot down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Throw to second, and he's out, but 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Reds lead this one 2-0. Wade Miley, the Louisiana-born left-hander, will get the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So here's Will Myers as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average coming in 257. 13 home runs and 38 runs batted in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Batting third, the left fielder, Tommy.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pham absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
The 3-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Here comes the payoff pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. It's the Reds 2 and the Padres nothing. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Down and away, ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Striding into the box, number 4. He was hitless in the shutout last night. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Kurt Casale. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Machado has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bounce to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
There's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ryan.
Now in the box, Brian Dozier. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Now at the plate, Josh Naylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos the catch, tagging is the runner from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Francisco Mejia, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Reds 2 and the Padres 1. So stepping in, Wade Miley. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Miley.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Winker.
Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Pham is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Fouled off. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. They lead it 2-1.
We're back. back now as the Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They're currently near the top of the league in team batting average, so more often than not, they're going to give opposing pitchers a tough matchup. One player told me before the game they have a solid group of guys in this lineup, but that they also owe a lot of credit to the coaching staff for working tirelessly with them every day to get them ready and keep improving. Really seems to be a total team effort, guys.
Leading off.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The pitcher, Zach Davey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Into the box, Will Myers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball match outside.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A ball and a strike. Myers, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
To 2-2 now. Two out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. all set for the start of the inning. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
First offering on its way. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-1. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
No strike.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Reds have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel.
Nick.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Senzel, a native of Georgia. He's quite the athlete on the defensive side of the scorecard. Today playing shortstop, but he's actually a center fielder by trade.
Yeah, this one's crazy for me. To be a center fielder by trade and be asked to come into the infield, not only into the infield, but at a premium position, it screams that he must have touched the position at some point. No manager would ask a player to come from center field into shortstop unless he had the utmost confidence in this guy's defensive skills.
Into the box, number 4. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Striding in once again, Kurt Casale. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Behind 0-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Fouled off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Senzel rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
The pitcher.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Wade Miley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
The 1-0 delivery. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen, as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So it's back to the top of the order now. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here it comes on 0-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
and this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Cal Quantrill answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Quantrill.
So now to the plate, Joey Votto. Swung on but fouled off to the left. 4 runs here in this half inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Reds 6 and the Padres 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
One and 2 now. Here it comes. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Junior.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, what a dive. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Miley into the windup. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Padres down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. In his career, Suarez is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ground ball foul down the left side. Quantrill, a Canadian native. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the fourth inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
The pitch. Mike Moustakas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. Right side. Dozier has it. And there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This one's down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Padres, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Here it comes. Brian Dozier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
A ball and a strike.
Get down, 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. Josh Naylor will be next. Grounded back up the middle. Senzel's got it, and that's the first out.
The first baseman, number 22, Josh Naylor.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Josh Naylor. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at Moustakas. The second for 1. Oh, but he beats it out.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Padres, number 30, Eric Hosmer.
just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. On its way is pitch number 75.
Ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And he pops it up. In comes the left fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just
Number
another
10.
example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair. They trail 6-1.
Your
Matt
attention,
Strahm
please.
takes over to start the
Now,
6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the speed threat, Nick Senzel.
Leading off for the Reds, the
Here
shortstop,
comes the first pitch.
Nick Senzel.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 4 is on deck. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds.
3 balls.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
The count is full. 3-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, number 4. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Strahm typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In the air out toward right field. Myers is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Ready for another shot now. Kurt Casale, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 22, Wade.
Striding in, Wade Miley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Has a look, now the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
He pulls this one into right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
At the plate, Jesse Winker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Three balls and a strike to the Reds' left fielder.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Two down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, grounded to short, reined in. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Here's Will Myers, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
2-0. Outside, that's the ball.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Here it is, the 3-0.
Hey.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. Lucas Sims takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
39, Lucas Sims.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Winker has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Digging in once again, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Sims, a native of Georgia. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Runner at second here with 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. A bullet to first base. And the runner gets back, no double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1 left for San Diego. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
19, Joey Votto.
Now here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and that is 27 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
One out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Nick Castellanos.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
one more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 7 and the Padres 1. Jose De Leon gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 87, Jose De Leon.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. De Leon, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1. In the air, down the line and left. Winker ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
Number 22, Josh Naylor.
Stepping up now, Josh Naylor. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 7-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Nick Senzel. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up in there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And he'll get back in standing. To the plate now, number 4, fouled away. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You gotta strike him out.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Kurt Casale. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. None left for Cincinnati. They're on top 7-1. Greg Garcia will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Garcia.
Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. No home runs as of yet, and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 home.
At the ball.
Garcia A California native, actually. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. The 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. One out, nobody on.
Here we go.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Strike taken up in the zone. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Meyer.
So digging in now, Will Myers. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Let's get something going.
Skied into straightaway right. Castellanos is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy.
Stepping in, Tommy Pham. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider work, and that thing's got depth and bite.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Up next for the Padres.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're down 7-1.
Kirby
attention,
Yates
please.
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch.
Come on, Padres.
Softly hit out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. The pitch.
Ball.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Settling in now, Joey Votto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here it comes.
Full count.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Mejia is there. And that retires the side. Reds are down in order. They're on top 7-1. Michael Lorenzen will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
For Cincinnati, number 21, Michael Lorenzen.
And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this
For
point.
the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch on its way. Machado now on 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a
batter,
really
number
good hitter,
9,
and it's not
second
easy
baseman,
to make a guy strike out
Ryan.
5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
In now, Josh Naylor. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
This is hit the other way out toward left field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. Hey now, he's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-1 home. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. San Diego down to their final strike. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Juan Lagares. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. And that misses, ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Lagares brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Chopper to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Cincinnati wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Wade Miley earns win number 4 on the season. Zach Davies permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park, a sellout, 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.